unveiling the wisdom and introduction to Surah An-Nisaa. Surah An-Nisaa, the fourth chapter of the Qur'an, holds immense significance in Islamic tradition. Its name, meaning the women, reflects a central theme: the just and equitable treatment of women. Revealed in Medina, it provides guidance on marriage, divorce, inheritance, and social interactions. The verses illuminate the path towards a just and compassionate society. They address human relationships with sensitivity and clarity. Exploring the Asbabun Nuzul uncovers the layers of meaning in this profound surah. The guardian and the date palm understanding verse 3. Verse 3 of Surah An-Nisaa addresses safeguarding the wealth of orphans. It highlights appointing trustworthy guardians for their inheritance. This verse was revealed after an incident involving Sa'd ibn Rabi. On his deathbed, he entrusted his daughter's care to his brother. The brother misused their wealth, claiming a prized date palm tree. This saddened the prophet and led to divine intervention. Verse 3 emphasizes the sanctity of orphans' wealth and the consequences of betrayal. Marching forth the military expedition, and verse 59. Another insightful example of Asbabun Nuzul is found in verse 59 of Surah An-Nisaa. This verse emphasizes the significance of obedience to those in authority, particularly in matters of importance. The historical context surrounding this verse is linked to a military expedition undertaken by the Muslims. During this expedition, a group of soldiers disobeyed the orders of their appointed leader. Their disobedience had significant consequences, jeopardizing the safety of the entire Muslim army. Upon learning of this incident, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was deeply troubled. Verse 59 was then revealed, underscoring the critical importance of upholding order and discipline, especially within the ranks of an army. The verse emphasizes that obedience to those in authority is crucial for the well-being and success of any collective endeavor. It serves as a timeless reminder that unity and adherence to leadership are essential for overcoming challenges and achieving common goals. A legacy of justice: women's inheritance rights in verse 11. Surah An-Nisaa is renowned for its transformative impact on the lives of women. One of its most significant contributions lies in its clear and just regulations regarding inheritance. Prior to Islam, women in pre-Islamic Arabia were often denied inheritance rights altogether. Verse 11 of Surah An-Nisaa revolutionized this practice by establishing a divinely ordained system for the distribution of inheritance. This verse outlines specific shares for wives, daughters, mothers, and sisters, ensuring that women receive their rightful due. This revelation was particularly impactful in a society where women were often seen as dependent and their contributions undervalued. Verse 11 serves as a testament to Islam's commitment to justice and equity. It recognizes the inherent dignity of every individual, regardless of gender, and grants women economic independence and security. Reflecting on revelation key themes in Surah An-Nisaa. As we delve into the Asbabun Nuzul of Surah An-Nisaa, several key themes emerge. The surah's emphasis on protecting the vulnerable, particularly orphans, underscores Islam's unwavering commitment to social justice. The verses related to obedience to those in authority highlight the importance of order and discipline in maintaining a cohesive and successful society. Furthermore, the surah's groundbreaking regulations regarding women's inheritance rights revolutionized the status of women. They provided them with economic agency and challenged pre-existing patriarchal norms. Through understanding the historical context and reasons behind the revelation of these verses, we gain a deeper appreciation for the transformative power of the Qur'an. Each verse, illuminated by its Asbabun Nuzul, reveals a facet of the divine wisdom embedded within the Qur'an. By connecting these verses to their historical context, we bridge the gap between revelation and application. We begin to see how the Qur'an addressed specific challenges faced by the early Muslim community. More importantly, we recognize the timeless relevance of these teachings in navigating the complexities of our own lives. Unlocking deeper meaning: the importance of Asbabun Nuzul. Understanding the Asbabun Nuzul, the reasons behind the revelation of specific Quranic verses, is paramount in comprehending the divine message in its entirety. It provides us with invaluable context, shedding light on the historical circumstances, social dynamics, and specific incidents that prompted divine intervention. By studying the Asbabun Nuzul, we gain a deeper appreciation for the relevance and practicality of the Qur'an's teachings. we begin to see how abstract principles translate into concrete guidance for navigating the challenges of daily life. Furthermore, the Asbabun Nuzul helps us dispel any misconceptions or misinterpretations that may arise from a literal or decontextualized reading of the Qur'an. It allows us to appreciate the wisdom and nuance with which Allah addresses the complexities of human behavior and social interaction. In essence, the Asbabun Nuzul serves as a bridge connecting the eternal wisdom of the Qur'an to the realities of human experience. Beyond the surface, Asbabun Nuzul and Tafsir al-Qur'an. The study of Asbabun Nuzul is intricately linked to Tafsir al-Qur'an, the science of Quranic interpretation. While Tafsir encompasses a wide range of methodologies, understanding the Asbabun Nuzul is considered an essential tool for unlocking the deeper meanings and nuances of the Quranic text. By considering the historical context, the specific questions or situations that prompted a revelation, and the intended audience of a particular verse, scholars of tafsir can derive more accurate and insightful interpretations. The Asbabun Nuzul helps to illuminate the underlying principles and objectives behind divine commandments. It allows us to move beyond a superficial understanding of the text and delve into the heart of its message. Moreover, studying the Asbabun Nuzul encourages a holistic approach to understanding the Qur'an. It reminds us that the verses were revealed within a specific time and place, but carry universal lessons applicable across generations and cultures. By integrating the Asbabun Nuzul into our study of tafsir, we embark on a richer and more profound exploration of the Qur'an's wisdom. A journey of discovery, continuing the exploration of the Qur'an. As we conclude our reflection on the Asbabun Nuzul of Surah An-Nisaa, it's essential to remember that this is merely the beginning of a lifelong journey of discovery. The Qur'an, with its infinite wisdom and guidance, invites us to continuously seek deeper understanding and connect with its divine message on a profound level. Exploring the Asbabun Nuzul of other surahs and verses will undoubtedly enrich our comprehension of the Qur'an's teachings and illuminate their practical application in our lives. Let us approach this endeavor with humility, recognizing that the Qur'an is a vast ocean of knowledge, and we are but humble seekers of its pearls of wisdom. May Allah guide us on this path of learning and grant us the ability to grasp the true essence of His divine revelation. The transformative power of knowledge. Embracing the Qur'an's message. The knowledge we gain from studying the Qur'an, particularly through understanding its Asbabun Nuzul, is not meant to be merely an intellectual pursuit. It is a transformative journey that should impact our hearts, minds, and actions. As we delve deeper into the Qur'an's wisdom, we should strive to embody its teachings in our daily lives. Let us strive to be more compassionate, just, and equitable in our interactions with others. Let us be mindful of our responsibilities towards the vulnerable. Uphold the importance of truth and justice, and strive to build a society where the rights of all are respected and protected. The Qur'an, when studied with sincerity and implemented with sincerity, has the power to transform individuals and by extension transform societies. A call to action. Applying Quranic wisdom in our lives. The true measure of our understanding of the Qur'an lies not in the amount of knowledge we acquire, but in how we translate that knowledge into action. Let us make a conscious effort to reflect upon the lessons we learn from the Qur'an, particularly through the lens of Asbabun Nuzul, and identify practical ways to apply them in our daily lives. Whether it's being more mindful of our speech, upholding the principles of justice and fairness, or extending a helping hand to those in need, each act of kindness and righteousness brings us closer to the ideals embodied within the Qur'an. Let us remember that the Qur'an is not merely a book to be read, but a guide to be lived. By striving to live by its teachings, we fulfill its true purpose and unlock its transformative potential in our lives and the world around us. Seeking guidance, a prayer for understanding and enlightenment. In our pursuit of knowledge and understanding, we turn to Allah, the All-Knowing, the source of all wisdom. We ask for His guidance in comprehending His divine revelation, the Qur'an. May He illuminate our hearts and minds, granting us the ability to grasp the true essence of His message. May He make us among those who not only hear His words but also internalize their meaning and strive to live by their teachings. May He make us instruments of His mercy and justice in the world, spreading the message of peace, compassion, and understanding that the Quran embodies. Ameen.